Have you heard about Greg? That's the title of an original documentary film that pulls back the curtain of acclaimed author Greg OBrien's 13-year battle with Alzheimer's disease.
This is a quiet thief in the night that relentlessly robs from the patient the sense of identity, personality, and ultimately the very essence of self.
It's like having a sliver of your brain shaved every day. It took out family members. Now Alzheimer's has come for me.
Joining us now is Greg OBrien, the producer and star of the documentary. Very powerful. Welcome to Bloom, Greg.
Well, God bless you. The producer is actually one of my close friends, Steve Eccleston, who is a noted LA. I was co-producer, film director, and we grew up in Rye, New York, outside of Manhattan. And our mothers were close friends and both died of Alzheimer's. And that's how we connected on this.
And is that how the film came to be?
Yes, it did. I have a long trail in my family. My maternal grandfather, my mother and father, and paternal uncle all died of Alzheimer's. And it's been throughout the family, but that's how we connected over this. And Steve, I was given a speech out in Scottsdale, Arizona, and Steve said, "Can I film it?" I said, "Sure." And then the documentary went from there.
Yeah, and I know you started to chronicle your own journey because you yourself were diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's at 58. How was it then versus 13 years later?
Well, it's the disease, which I'm glad you asked that question, because there's so many stereotypes of Alzheimer's that most of them are wrong. The disease takes 20 to 25 years, the experts at Harvard will tell you, to run its course in most cases, but it's progressive. Today, 60% of my short-term memory can be gone in seconds. I don't recognize people I've known all my life. I go into tremendous rage. I have loss of place, loss of self, incontinence. It's a slow breaking down of the person. And as a journalist, a career journalist, and having lost so many family members, I thought it was important to write about this. And I see on Pluto, when I see this film, what about Greg as a window to others about how to fight a disease in faith, hope, and humor.
Yeah, I love that you're opening up such a conversation and including other stories. Talk to me about the book Still Alice and how that plays into this.
Well, a good friend of mine, Lisa Genova, who wrote Still Alice, and it became a movie and won the Academy Award. She lives in the town over, and she was a great supporter of mine. She helped me in the organization of it. And it was very difficult when I got around to writing the book after my diagnosis. I was afraid about what I would forget. So as a journalist, I wrote down about 2,000 pages of notes, anecdotes and notes about the disease, from which I wrote the book on Pluto, and Lisa Genova was very helpful in getting me organized and encouraging me.
And I think what is so beautiful is that the film itself is told through faith.
Yeah, I have a strong faith, and imperfect guy. I always tell everyone, I've committed every sin a man can commit, but murder and adultery, and I've been tested in both. So I'm not an altar boy, but I was as a kid. I'm just a regular Irish guy. And but faith, I couldn't live without my faith. And the Lord has sustained me and given me the gift of writing. And I kind of want a God, like, I know we don't have a lot of Patriot lovers out there. Coach Bill Belichick of the New England Patriots, just do your job. Mm-hmm. And in telling the story, which Steve and others out in LA have done an incredible job with, I'm just trying to do my job and be a window to others.
We have just a minute left, but what do you hope the takeaway will be for the viewer after they watch your film?
I'm hoping that people get an early diagnosis and clinical test. I ended up getting an early diagnosis probably 10 years before I would have, because of serious head injuries and seeing what happened to my parents. And there is a lot of help out there, and there's strength in numbers. And what I'd like to do is to bring Alzheimer's out of the closet and get more people talking about it so people in Washington take it more seriously.
That would be really great. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure catching up with you, and we're very excited about the film.
God bless you, and thank you for everything.
Same to you. The film will be in theaters nationwide, including Los Angeles and New York, May 6th. For more information, head to WFLA.com/Bloom. I've put a link there for you for more information. And we will be back with more Bloom right after this, so don't go away.